Workers and resources. Yay. Um, right, so the last few episodes really been time lapse as we get ahead, and I think I did get a little bit too far ahead. I think it's fair to say. Um, we've basically got people living everywhere. Everywhere there is a suburb, there are facilities, there are some houses. We have people living. Obviously, not every house, but and not every house is built. And I think that's part of my problem is I may have gone a little bit too quickly into here. Um, is that ready? No, see that's only 56%. Kindergartens. It's a cultural centre. Where's the kindergarten? Um, ah, there's no one there. Of course, there's not. Yeah, so I might have actually extended the reach a little bit too far. Just a little bit. Let's. So how many we have? 126. So we need 33, which is basically a quarter. So a quarter can go to the sewage treatment plant, and then we need 7. 7. So 10. What do you mean? Oh, you cannot store it. What? You're not still running, are you? Whoops. Oh no, valve is closed, so you're not still running. Um. Water import is massive. Water export. The source is not sending. You are working, aren't you? Maybe it's just filling up. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Everything's in place. Yep. Okay. Are you on? You powered? Yep. Well, obviously, otherwise this wouldn't have any water. Right. So yeah. Yeah, a little bit too early into here, I think. All right, so a quarter into there. 7. So 10, 70. That leaves us what? 56. Yep. So let's go 17%. 25, 17. Okay, so water treatment plant 17, 25, 33. Other buildings, that'll work. How many does this actually need? 15. Oh no, hang on. 33, that's a quarter. This is 3 7 21. That's actually a sixth. What the hell is a sixth? 78, close enough. Right. Right. And 45, which is less than half. How many have I got in there? Ooh, way too many. Way too few rather. So let's go 0 and yeah, we'll put this 58 there. That'll work. 58 done. At least it'll be full in the kindergarten. But anyway, having said all of that, we still got no firefighters. Yeah, see, this is a bit of a gamble, I think. I think we may be a little bit too far ahead getting people into there. But anyway, moving on. Our rail is looking absolutely fantastic. Oh my goodness, look at this, all the way in. So our delivery points are actually fine, and you will keep progressing up there. Oh, yes. And we've got both of them are actually done. Beautiful, beautiful. So what we can do then is go ahead and electrify from there around the corner, and from there all the way back to there. Yep. And from there back to there, and then all of this could be. So you're actually doing this backwards. Right, I see, because I haven't done... And I've just gone and hit the wrong button, but anyway, I have, haven't I? I've just gone and hit the wrong freaking button. Oh well. Haven't done that for a while, I don't think, but alas, we have now. So you can be done. There we go. And then that's now electrified. Yep. So this has got to be done before they get into there. So notify me. Might as well put that on high priority now that it's done. That can stay. That's fine. But we've got everything, haven't we? Oh, you freaking idiot! I'm tempted to just reload the save and start this recording again. But we don't do that. That's alright. All this does need to be done. None of it's actually hooked in yet, which is kind of good. But there, that definitely needs to be done. As does all of the electrification everywhere. And our tunnels are going. Well, see, that tunnel's done. This one's got. What are you doing? Tunneling. So you'll just sit there and tunnel, and you're tunneling. Okay. 26, 23, 60, 28. Right. So we're getting through the tunnels as well. And then our steel storage. 292, because you are actually... I'm going to take that off for now. You have steel but nothing else. That's fine. You are still going to the correct locations. Yes. And we have people in here. That's pretty well full. That's not. And of course we have prisoners. One prison escaped. That's fine. We're always going to get people escaping. You should be alright actually, because by the time they... I can't tell me when it's empty, unfortunately. And you are going to... Yep, you're going to the right place. And there's one up here. You're going to the right place. And the road up to our rest of our fields is done, and that farm is now hooked up. We need this done. Alright, so a couple of little things I thought about. These guys. Now, when I want them to drop, get out 50%. Stop 2, get out and get in. Yep, so any of that can go there. But then at stop 3, we actually just want them to get in at that stop, basically, don't we? And then come back here. And there are 4 buses doing that. And how many do you take? 52. And there's 4 buses doing it, which I think is like plenty. Actually, that means that only 3 will be doing it when one's getting repaired. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that should work. So how? Oh, hang on. How? Line spacing was enabled. 1200. Is that meters or minutes? Doesn't tell me the average lap time. Interesting. Yeah, so they can do that. And then these guys, because basically I've got the coal, right? We all know that I've got the coal. The coal is coming in via this guy here. Yep. And are you now full? Close enough. So are you still taking coal there? Yes, you are. So I'm going to turn you off. Because we need iron. Which means getting up here, which means I need concrete. Yes. Yes, we need concrete. I've got a fuel station. Alright, so delivery. You guys bring fuel here, do you not? I would have thought. Where's the hospital? Yeah, fuel. Yep. Okay, so you do. Good. Because we got a chopper on the roof. Happy about that. We have spent a lot of money, and we'll have a look at our loads very, very shortly. Because are we going to? So we're probably going to be able to ship some stuff out of here, and the clothes aren't too far away. And our loan situation got 22 pages of loans, and we owe 15.13 million. Lovely, we've just taken a loan. Okay, cool. All right, I think. Oh, and the road up here. The road up here is looking really good because we are now into doing this. Yep. So we are starting to get around. So then there'll be one more, and then we can start actually building our TV and radio area, and also some of our construction offices up in this area, basically to build roads and everything else. And we are going to need the train to come around anyway, to deliver all our building materials. I want gravel in here, bitumen. What the hell were you? Oh, I put that in as well. That's that rail. Yes, it is. It is, and a lot of this has still got to be changed. I haven't done anything about that yet. Bitumen. And then we obviously need to get this sorted out. Once we get this sorted out, once we get more people actually in here. So what are you doing? You're doing quite a lot. Okay. And then I think what we can do is you've got dumper, mixer, dumper, crane. Okay, so these guys need sorting out big time. Right, well, those dumpers, you got two dumpers there. Open, two big opens and a big cupboard. So it's this guy here with a crane and an excavator and a mixer. Okay, right, so it's you. You are the one doing it. Right. Oh yes, because I need to get better housing for my higher educated. Alright, but I'm going to actually focus on, I don't know why that's so off whack, on this suburb to get this up and running so I can start getting some building materials, and that's why I wanted some buses. And I've noticed that there's quite a few buses just sitting here. And I was tempted to send them here, but we don't need to worry about coal, so I don't need to worry about that. And you take how many? 32, and you take how many? Somewhere? Where did I see that? Oh, you have 32, capacity 32. Yeah, right, capacity 61. Right, how many buses do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then another 4, and we've got 1, 2, 3 sitting here. So realistically, I only need another 4 of those little orange ones to replace the 4 that are out in the road. And then these guys, these 3 can come all the way over here and do the run for this, can't they? Yes, they can, but I need to know how many people I'm going to have spare, and probably not a lot at the moment. The other benefit, the bonus, is that this is actually an allow pass. They can drive through here. I don't know, and it looks like they can't walk through. They have to walk under along the road, but that's alright. I was hoping the path would go through too, but clearly it does not. Bugger. Right. And we've got a couple of buses sitting in here. That's this that I want. And you've got 5. Oh, that's cool, because if one's getting repaired, that's not an issue. And I've instantly got no money. Great. Loans. Yep, I'm going to have to do that. And that was an error. Yes, I realised that. Just now. Still in the mode of just rinse and repeat. We got up to 640, have we? Interesting. 650 it is then. And 550. Oh, that'll leave me 100,000. Oh, that will. Yeah, beautiful. Right. Yes. So, dumpers. Wear and tear 23. Wear and tear 44. You might stay. 40. Have I only got the 3 dumpers here? Oh, I have 2. Okay. You come here. And where is someone doing iron ore? You are. Okay, good. You can. Are you gonna come to that? Did I accidentally click someone I shouldn't have? What have you got? Oh, you've got asphalt. 14 rubles of asphalt. You are obviously heading somewhere. Yes, discard. Good lord, I'm an idiot. I should have checked that, but I didn't. You can go and now join that line and bring iron ore in. That'll get me a bit more iron ore. Alright, now we can bring out some buses. How much did you got? 90% wear and tear. Okay. And we need to borrow money again. I gotta leave this up, don't I? Borrow. Return. Alright. Here. How many have you got in here? What are you? You're done by 77, so we don't have anywhere free yet. Okay, and you clearly are 100%. So you're just taking up a place. So these guys might have been really, really badly over the wear and tear repair limits, I'm guessing. That might be why that they're so bad. Taking so long to be repaired. Alright, so I've got nowhere to bring that bus for now. Okay, that's fine. We'll keep going on with this then. Right, now, next one. Alright, so what have you got? You've got two, those two opens are huge opens. We're going to end up utilising them elsewhere. Probably the same with that covered. How fast do you go? 80. How fast do you go? 88. Okay. Which, and you're picking up at this station. Ah, so I switched it to that station. Okay, so I've already done that. Other than that, I think you're pretty right. You've got dumper, you've got a mixer, you've got your two buses, your two opens, and a road crane and an excavator. How does that differ to one of my originals? I wonder. He needs a whole shitload of repair. Okay, maybe like that one. Or this one. Mixer. I still got two mixers in here. A covered, a dumper, two buses, and two opens. Yep. And then a roller. There's a crane as well, which we want. Okay, so there's just two mixers in here. No excavator, but I think that's a good mix. We got the opens, so we can carry everything. We can carry asphalt and gravel. What are you doing? What are you doing? You're selling coal. Beautiful. Right. So cut the buses to run people around. An open to take all that open stuff. Dumper and a covered, and then a mixer for the concrete. And I'm pretty sure that's all we're going to need in our. And I should have left that up. I'm pretty sure that this is the construction office what we want to kind of emulate. So we got two dumpers in here. That's fine. Two buses, a crane. That's one. Two excavators. Okay, that's one too many. A mixer, an open. We have no covered in here. So we need a covered for this particular. Okay, we can manage that. We can definitely get a covered in here. And then I can get rid of one of the excavators. Why do I have two? 3% and 19%. So 3% can probably come back to that building's not finished. I'll bring it back to there then. Yeah, righto. We can indeed do that. Alright, finish that off, why not? So that gets rid of an excavator out of there, and then what we can do is we need a cupboard. So we need a cupboard. Cupboard. Where's the cupboard? There. Right. The JU300 actually looks pretty good. A30, 3 ton of crops. We don't need a lot. 6.4. 87, 82. See, that's not bad. 6.4. Yep, it's going to be one of them. They're expensive, but that's what it's getting. All right. Okay, fine. And that means that this guy can be our constructor for over here. He can just, get on and build stuff. So you can actually, which one do I want next? Those two are done. Probably actually this one, and this one, and this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because this is our steel side. This is our fuel and bitumen side. So, you don't have any paths going into shit either. I was waiting. Oh no, there's one back there. I was waiting. You can go there. Bitumize that, and then you can go and do that too. There we go. Right. What have we got? Happiness. Yes. Enjoy culture, pub, or any sport. Sports is missing staff. Culture will be missing staff. And pub is missing staff. Okay, well, too bad. Happiness is going up, so that's the main thing. Happy about that. I need you, please. Thank you. And 81, we're already behind. It's because, wow. So buying that one vehicle just really killed me, Interesting. We're not doing as well as I had been thinking or hoping. You've got materials. Okay, you've got steel, so that's amazing. So where do you get your steel from? Click the right button, Mick. That generally helps. Yep, okay, good. So you get the steel from the correct place at least. And I imagine that means you will as well, won't you? Yes. All right. So the next time we sell clothes, we have to make sure that these guys. So there's one too many mixers missing a bus. That's actually not bad. That's a good start. That one. Now 24 and 50. Yep. 24 and 50. Yeah. Okay. Yep. Okay. Beautiful. So these guys can indeed come in and finish all this stuff off. And it's going to be, yeah, this one is the better of the two, quite clearly, with its combination of vehicles. The mixer will go, these mixers will end up going as well. And you guys are all done. Right, so I'm going to make you get your steel from there. And you should head off and go get steel, correct? Correct. Right, bricks, and then prefabs we're getting, and boards we're not. That's because I want to make sure that we get the steel into here, into this brick factory. And the sawmill's already up and running, and as is wood cutting post. So we can actually get workers into those areas now. And I'm tempted to go to another time lapse just to encourage to get that done. Right. Don't tell me you're... Oh, goody, you are doing that. Okay, good. This is what I want. I want this to get done. I want it to at least get laid in the sense of having the rail put down, and then we have to do the other one to get it electrified, so we can electrify it all. Nice one big hit, because I stuffed up clearly. And I can't do that one, but I can do, see, I can do all of this and just not have it marked as go yet, or I can just do from there back, mark that as go, and then when this one's done, just go and go do the rest. Yeah, let's do that while we're here. Why not? So you to there. You and I was utilizing all of the fact that I hadn't actually started. Okay, here there. Hadn't actually started the rail to see exactly where I wanted to go, just so that I wouldn't, just keep going. Which reminds me, then I need to tell you to not be completed. And yes, you're coming off back here, so you can not be completed. All the rest of it, I will actually need and want at some point in time. And none of these are even hooked up yet, and they probably should be. This might be enough room for a turnaround there, but certainly a turnaround here. They can alter tracks right here quite easily. I would have thought, like really easily, they can switch. So construction office. Right, so you can be started and you can be started. And you're going to get all the way to the end of here, aren't you? Oh, you're the short one. Oh. And I've just done a cardinal sin at this point in the game. I've gone 2 days. Did I get... No penalty. Oh, thank goodness for that. That's a relief at least. This is why I've sort of been doing time lapses, because everything's just starting to take a little bit long at the moment because we're stretching so far, at least until I can get the road and the main construction center, this thing here, up and running, and then things will be produced, will be put up, slapped up a lot quicker. Did you finish all of that? No, you did not. Interesting. Okay, so why don't you, because you're annoying me now, just go home. Right, fine. I'm going to be like that. Alright. And I reckon, 1,000. That's alright. 1,139 unpaid. So much over we are. That's fine. When are we going to get some clothes I can buy? Not far off. And then I can buy the vehicles that we're going to need in here. And at least then things like this will definitely be done. Boards. You need to just go to a medium priority, thanks. And they're all getting their steel out of here, which is good. Where are you guys getting your steel from, just out of curiosity? Local maintenance store. Yep, so you're getting your steel out of there too, which is absolutely fantastic. Yep. Wonderful. And you guys should be doing it the same thing. Steel out of maintenance, yep. Loan, before you forget again. And you should be getting your steel out of maintenance, yep. And you've actually got quite a few on, haven't you? Interesting. How many do these guys have? I didn't look. With the bunged up vehicles sitting in there that need repair, that's got to be done. Actually, okay, so both of you guys are just pretty well ready to go. Straight up to here to get all of this built, and you've still got some stuff to come in yet. But they are using the new bituminized asphalted road, which is, I'm pretty stoked about that, I must admit. And you'll have to come off and go use a little bit of dirt, and that's fine. You can use a little bit of dirt and then pick the speed back up. Yep, and then you'll come back on the actual asphalt, won't you? You will do exactly that. Is that correct? Indeed, you will look at that. And I actually quite like... I like the way that's done, actually. At least at the moment, anyway. That's pretty cool how asphalt goes in, even though it's not... Yeah. Yeah, anyway. It looks good. I like it. Alright, we have money, and we have lots of money. Okay, so before we lose it all, because I know that's what will happen. Alright, so mixer, an excavator, and a dumper. Covered. Expensive. JE30. Open. Expensive. JE30. 8 ton, 4 ton. You do 85, you do 87, 90. 4 ton at 90. Ooh. Is 4 ton enough? 15, that's 4 trips instead of 2. Where's the steel there? 8.4. You know what? 4 tons might actually be enough. He does 95 and takes 11 tons. Alright, so he will probably actually be the main one that we use up. He just does 95. He's just the quickest, so he will be the first one we use in our other kind of area. But this guy's like goes faster, carries half of it, and he's half the price. 1, 2 ton. Mixer, dumper, open, covered, need another bus, got an excavator, right, need a road crane, bulldozer, no bus, mixer, got it, covered, dumper, excavator, open, paver, personal, road crane, right. 28, what do you do? 28, 23, 30. Does 80, works at 30. Does 75, works at 29. So does 70, that was 80, 30, 29. Yeah, we'll go the Zil. And then you, so you've got the mixer, the dumper. What do you have? Excavator. We don't need an excavator in here. So we want a covered. JE. We want an open. 1, 2 Zils. And we want a road crane, and we're going. Yeah, we're going the Zil. Alright, so that's 2 opens are covered, yep. A road crane, that should be it, yeah. Yeah. Another bus, but each of them do need another bus. I've got the money. There's the bus. Actually, I wonder if I've got any spare ones lying around somewhere. I probably do, to be honest. Speed, yeah, see. 645. Does 100 with 45. There's our mines buses. That's like nearly half. Yeah, but no, that's too many people for the mines. But they'll be good. 45. That's going to be good for our construction area. So they can do 100, which is absolutely fantastic. Because this thing here, 110. 90 with 7. 90 with 8. 4.5. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we'll just go that one. And then these are the others that, yeah, 32. 32. Because we want to pick them up, we want to pick up 8. 3 8s are 24, that's 240. Because we want to pick them up within the hour is ideal. And I don't know if that system's going to work. We might have to switch to the bigger buses and just have them like not coming back as often during the run, so to speak, so they're not getting completely filled up. That, but that still means I want the little ones. Anyway, we'll work that out down the track. Too hard for my brain. First day off in a long time, and I'm looking forward to it. My brain is too. It's switched off. Right, we don't really. I don't think we need to buy anything else. You guys should be coming and getting steel out of here, and you should be doing all of these. These just need rolling. They can be done anytime. Where is the open? Where are you? General separation. Okay. So you're going to the general separation plant. And it only needs steel and then mechanical components. Now, are you doing... Oh my god, you're doing shitloads of work over here. I'm going to can all of that. I think I have to can all of that. You're getting this... Yeah, but then you're buying everything else. So, yeah, we're going to can all of that. Oh, okay, so you're not doing as much, but you are doing underground. Okay, so you can have you taken off. Because this guy can definitely do it. This guy basically needs to do everything. Steel into everywhere. But you do not. And that is actually everything that I need done. I need all the power done. Yep. All the infrastructure systems, all the small stuff like that, which is already done. Alright, and then you will be assisting in making sure we get what we need. So you can go and do that because I am going to need that. You can also go and do that because I am going to need that. That's all done, so that's done. Right, and we're going to obviously use the back one, so that needs doing, that needs doing, that needs doing, that needs doing. And then which one of these are we going to use? Building is on fire and we have no money. That should be put out in no time. Actually, let me fix my money. Good, we called it too. Return. Thank you. Meant to do that earlier, but anyway. Still at 15.15, but we did buy some vehicles. Are you guys going to get here in time? You should do from there, I would have thought. I might have to bitch and eyes. Asphalt. The road into here. Just into there, leave this gravel. Are they going to get here? That is the question. Eventually, of course, all our vehicles get switched out for the quickest, bestest that we can. See, each one's got two different types. So you've got a what? W50. Oh, maybe you don't. Okay, so alright. So you will at least get put out. That's the main thing. Okay, back over here. Steel. Steel. Alright, iron is keeping up now. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. We got 319, so we're nearly ready for another run. We've got 23 people. That's just fantastic. I'll turn that off. That's just wonderful. I mean, it's just ticking over beautifully. So we're nearly ready to get another delivery of steel sent out somewhere, but no one really actually needs it. It's going to be here first, I would have thought, at a guess. We are really cutting this close, aren't we? Even though we've got up to 650 to get 100 grand, and we're really cutting it close. 648 over. Yeah, I shouldn't have let it go so many days. Right. You. What are you doing there? Reconstruction already. Oh my goodness. Well, that's good. You've got a whole shitload of reconstructions to do. Fantastic. Right. That's what we were doing. Okay, so which one of these are we going to use? This one goes straight in, so I'm actually tempted to use this one because this literally goes straight in. I've got to do this again. Bloody hell. And then it can go into the pickup point. Yep. Let's go with that one and that one. And that one will start on the outside. It's a furthest distance for our buses and everything to go. Because they really just got to drop off at the underground. But I'm not sure if I can just drop off at underground either. That's the other thing. But while we are here, I've just noticed this. You can be done. There's the yes, so there's the underground. So I'm gonna want both of actually you'll need doing, won't you? I'm pretty sure you are. Yes, you are important. And that's fuel. So you are also important. Bugger. Doesn't match up how I'd like it to. Have I got... Of course I do. I've got pipe coming in there. I should be able to move that though, surely. Pipe. Fuel. Refueling. You can go. It's not going to need many, is it? Is that the one we had? I reckon that might be the one we had. We'll just put it back, so yeah. Yep. 2 being refilled there should be more than enough, I would have thought. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. I should just hit this now, can't I? Because I've stuffed up already. Right, and you can be done. So that's the infrastructure there. You'll need doing. You need to be done. You already are done. So you, and all of you. Beautiful. So that's all the underground stuff. You're done. That power probably doesn't, but I tell you what, that will need doing. Might as well do this. Because we will need that to actually use these things that we're trying to build here. And then you definitely need doing. Which means that you will need doing. Alright, you'll come into, okay. So you are most important, bricks. And probably garbage, but I need people in order to do the garbage, so you'll need doing as well. Did I get the other one? I didn't. How they get... Okay, that doesn't have a proper little road yet, and I still think that most of this is going to go. This is the fertilizer setup, and I think that's just all going to disappear. Do you have a proper road in? Alright. So we better do that while we're here. You're there. You can do that too. And is this a reconstruction? It is a reconstruction. Right, high priority of the brick. Notify when finished. That's when we're going to get buses coming in here. To do what buses do. Ah, so I went 2 days, so yeah, okay. I messed that up too, didn't I? Wonderful. Wonderful. So you guys can go and do that. Everyone's getting steel out of here. No one's getting bricks or anything. Although those guys are getting them out of there. But I just need the steel. And then these two can be hooked up and started. Now, I've got the buses in over there, but I don't have any. No, I do not. Okay, so you can come. Here. Um. Why can't I get him to come out of here? Interesting. Alright, so you go there. Alright, how about we just do this? You go there. Go. And 2, we can afford 2. So you go there. Go. Loyalty. Have I got this thing built yet? Oh yeah, have that. Yep, that's up. And that's up. Interesting. Money. Lots of money. Buy 15.25 mil and a smidge. So why aren't these two like coming here, or are they? That might be one of them. Where's the other one? I want to be able to clear its line. Ah, graceful line. Ah. Beautiful. Now I can send it off somewhere else. Not that I've actually got anywhere to send it. Right. I can get one more free depot. Beautiful. That's the repair there. Can I get this in here? Can I actually get a depot in here? I'm not going to be able to, am I? Bugger. Oh well. Can't even get this little one in. Nope. See, this could probably actually have shifted. What is that? That could have shifted further back, and then I could have maybe got one in there. I didn't. Oh, maybe I did think about that and didn't think it, and then I didn't end up putting anything in there anyway. So that's a little bit of wasted space of the repair centre then, isn't it? Really? Yes, definitely. But these guys aren't really going to stay here long. Right. Now let's go back and get that bus, wherever it is. Okay, so they're both still here. Right. So you can come here. And you can come there as well. Go on then. Alright, and then you guys are going to load, clear from line. Load. No passengers, no students. Alright, no people of higher education either. Okay, and I think what I actually want them to do, and I've been thinking about this as well, is you're going to come to here, and then you're going to come to the fire station, and then you're going to come also to here. You probably go to the fire station before coming here. Alright, and you might even end up going to the brick station yet too. There's what, 60, so that's 20 in the fire station. This thing only takes like 10, this only needs 10, so we can do that, yeah. And then you're going to come back here, and you're going to come to the fire station, and you're going to come to the gravel processing plant, and then you're going to come to our concrete plant. Then you're going to come to the prefabs. So yeah, that's the way I want it to work. Crap! I just deleted the entire thing. I've just bought some vehicles too. Typical, isn't it, eh? Right. So let's start again. Regular workers. Fire station, and then there, and then there. That'll do it for now. And you're gonna unload there, and obviously none of that stuff. And you're going to unload there, and again, obviously, whoops, not you, none of this stuff. Alright. I'm gonna borrow. I just saw it go up again, so I'm definitely gonna borrow. Okay, and I have to wait for you to arrive. And is that the other one in front of it? Yes, it is. Okay, so you can go to you. And that means that you should also have, so you can, no, you can't actually go there. Okay, fine. What else? How are we looking? Have we got, okay, so we've got that gravel. We've got nothing around there, that's fine. There's a paver sitting there. We obviously have, how many coming? One. Who do you work for? Road dumpers, so they're clearly up. They're clearly set to come and do this job. Where are, okay, so where are all you guys? You're going to Unfinished Road. What about this lot? What are you doing? Unfinished Road. Ah, so you're going to the flats. Ah, you're a little slow dumpers. No wonder it's taking, yeah, 65. No wonder it's taking you guys so long. Yeah, okay, fine. This is still coming along, just fantastic. Look, absolutely fantastic. I'm really, really stoked, happy, and impressed with all of that. That's all done. That's all done. That's all done. Does any of it need to? Does any of it need to be electrified? Holy crap! No, it doesn't. It's all electrified too. Even better. Oh, that is just awesome. That is absolutely awesome. And then we still got to do the bridges and stuff. Yep. Okay. Cool. Oh, that is fantastic. That is absolutely wonderful. Wonderful. That is some massive news. Right, I do need to buy something, and it's got to be for here. And what I need to do is no power supply, no drinking water, no trucks. Trucks. Speed. Capacity. Default. Let's just go default. See, so here's with a crane. So now capacity. We want a capacity. Felled tree capacity. Level 29, 20, 18, 20, 29, 20. So the Zill again, speed level 29 does 80. This thing here, speed level 29, does 65. Yeah, okay. The Zill. We're just getting one. Already got money. Look at that. We got some money. Yeah, we have to have got some money from somewhere. Something got sold at the customs house. Beautiful. And then that buys that truck, and we're obviously going to need other trucks, but see, that can go straight into there, and then these guys can actually get their boards. See, they get prefab panels at the moment. They can get their boards from there, and then they can get their bricks from here when the bricks are done. Still need steel and boards. Okay. And I gotta have the other guys for the people. Yep. Otherwise, we won't get people over here. And how many? See, there's not many people standing. It's just, okay, good. These guys are now at least ready to go and do their trips once we get some more population. And there's quite a bit work you got to do. And that's going to take some time. Okay, interesting. Right, one of these guys can actually go while the other guys are out and about. You go. Borrow. Yep. Yep. And these got to be my temporary buses because I want to switch. I remember wanting to switch them all out for this orange dude here. I do. Purchase bus. Oh, there he is there. What do? You do 85 and you carry how many? 32. Speed. 45, he does 100, but I don't really think it's so much about the speed because they're going to be doing a single trip up and then come back and then up and then come back. And it's all about the timing of everything, which is why they might end up coming back here, which could be a problem. And we got 2 workers in there, nothing to repair. Okay, so one of them's now going. Alright, so if we bought one and put you down there and said go to this stop. Thank you. And then we can erase it from the line once it gets back to the depot. Right, learning people. I'm learning. This is going down, and I think it's because of our latest suburb. 16,090 hours, 16,100. Went up 2 people. But we're not getting any other, like, messages saying things are wrong. What's the image? Whatever they are. So that's a good thing, that things must just be plodding along quite well. Everybody's happy. Everybody's content. Everything's just moving. We don't have too much crime, touch wood anymore. Erase from the line. Rehome, come here. And I've got to wait for this one too, don't I? Where are you? Oh, you're getting fuel, right? So you, and then we can. You should be going. I've got to start it. I thought that meant that it was like automatically started when you hold the control key. Maybe it's changed. Maybe I'll do that. Cancel, go to depot. There we go. But you can actually go there first. That's what we have to do. Right. So that's an extra bus in there. That frees up one more. We're getting more money. So let's do that again. Okay then. System works, man. You went to pass and then you stopped. I don't get it. I don't understand why you would do that. Anyway. And that new little yellow one will be coming up from here. There it is. Right there. Pause. Go, and you know what? Cancel. But go there. That should work. That should work. And you've got fuel. You do have fuel. So this guy should go straight up to the bus end station and sit there. And 2 can actually get repaired if needed. He's going for fuel. Is he going to stop and get fuel on the way? That's a very good question. Yes, he is. And then he should go straight to the end station, and that'll put 3 in there. And 1 should be leaving as 1 comes back, I think. They do 85, which is not too bad a speed. So it's not the best, but it will be going up the hill. So they really need the engine power, 85 kilowatts. Is what they're going to be needing. Now we're getting fuel put in here. Beautiful. Beautiful. How often does it go? Every 61. That's to get people into my repair. That's right. We lasted 3 days then. That's cool. That's very good. Right. And we've been buying things as well. Cancel from the line. Come to here, and then that should be the 3 in there, and that's pretty much all I want in there, to be honest. So you were there. Now what do we got? We got 4,935 tons in the trees in the forest, and it doesn't see, even here it won't tell me a radius of how much it actually works, which is a kind of a bit of a pain in the butt, but still. It's quite disappointing, really. Everything else has got work radiuses except this thing. And where's the bus for it? Like, where's the bus actually? It's there, so it's already done, hey? Right. It's a reconstruction, okay. So there's no power here, so this power needs to go up first, obviously. Where's my fire station? There, so you can go on high priority. And that's also something you can do. There's a fire station. Hope you're enjoying the series. I'm still loving this. It's May 1974. We are so far behind where we want to be. I know you're probably sick and tired of hearing me say it, but it is the truth. It is what's happening. It's just ridiculous, really. So that's the 2 free bus stops. Bus stops. These 2 free guys doing that. Actually, I'm going to put you on it because you're on everything else as well. So you can come in and do that one. That'll get us some more wood in, at least when we're ready for it, when we crank up one of these other things that also do that. You should probably be on there to help them do that and that. Might as well. And I reckon that this power is going to come from that top one. Oh, so it does have power. Right. So we only really need this thing to be up and running, and this still doing groundworks. I'll find out where that excavator is in a bit. Where are you? What have you just done? Aggregate storage. Aggregate storage. So you're coming to there. Ah, okay. Right. I actually think what we might do is get you, with your 84% wear and tear, you're going to need to be switched out very shortly. Come and do this instead. Because you have, see, we just, the lines just jumped up and we just got some more money. As it up, I mean, like up on the page, like one of them just disappeared. And you have the what? Oh no, it was this one you're coming to. Okay, you do have everything. All right. See, and we've sold more stuff. We're down to nearly 15 mil. Like, we are keeping up. Well, the fact that we've stopped buying steel, we are actually keeping up with our loan repayments. The loan is getting smaller. And we haven't even got boards and bricks and stuff yet. Awesome. And how are you? 2 days. Oh, steel and mechanical components, and we're done. Said it was missing boards. Interesting, but still finished. Only very, 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 very briefly did it say it was missing boards. We were actually down to 14 mil there before I borrowed that. And we must have got some more money because we just jumped again. Oh, sweet. Things are really starting to look good, I must say. Look really good. 43 days. They're going to knock this out. There's 32 people there. As soon as they get the steel and the mechanical components, and there's bugger all of each. And there's both vehicles. Well, one's coming here, one's got to go get the stuff from the customs house. Yep. What are you doing? Prefab panels. Ah, into this one. Where are you from? Right, so prefab panel place is here. Okay, so you know what? You can stop getting your prefab panels. I need this one more building built, I think, before we cut too much off from our supply lines. 16,143 is our, and there's no one, our population, there's no one without their own flat. And there's still a little bit of room in, there's plenty, oh that's high educated only, okay. How many high educated? 35%, 36%. So that's climbing again. Higher educated is climbing again. That's down a half. That's down a half. Valuable research, none. So let's not you under half. And what about you? Under half. Okay, let's work with that. See how that goes. And then we'll run out of them, and it'll be mad panic to get them back again. I can just see it. I can see it now. 35% though. That's probably more than I need, to be honest. But that's fine. 30, 35. I reckon. Probably a good target to aim for. A third. Alright, a third is going to be way more than enough. So 30% is probably 25 to 30%. Although we've been down to 25, haven't we? And I think that's when we start to struggle. Maybe. Alright, got steel. Where are... He's coming here as well. Look at that. Where the hell? What the hell are you going down there for? Right, so mechanical components need to come from here, please. Whoops. Concrete will we get concrete from there as well. Okay, so right, yep. Gravel and asphalt we still have to buy at the moment. Steel we are not, and electrical components we are not. Okay, I can copy that to there. No wonder it took him so bloody long. That's better. I know why, it's because we were building over here, so they just went, yeah, and I just never changed it back, obviously. Obviously. Oh dear. How are you looking? Yeah, you're getting there. Alright, cool. Now, you don't get electrical components from anywhere, do you? No. Okay, good. And you get your electrical components. Mechanical, nothing assigned. Okay. But electrical components you do get. You can get them from here for now. So the customer's house for your gravel, your asphalt, your concrete. Steel, and then bricks, prefab boards we're going to have to change. Oh, okay. So you can copy to there. Right, we'll see how that goes. I reckon that should be okay. If we can get any workers in here, that is. And I reckon it doesn't need power. Not for the chainsaws, you know, this is going... Cut down trees with. And when they didn't have chainsaws, they did it by hand with normal saws. And that tunnel is now going to be annoying because when I'm looking for a particular vehicle, there is a fairly good chance it's going to be in the tunnel. Like so. And we got one worker. And this is a mistake. I've obviously got to change this up. Not everyone's getting out at the wood cutting place. A sixth. Oh, good lord! I've got that calculation to do again. The loans are getting less and less. We're down to 14.84 mil. And there's not many left on page 22. I am very, very excited and happy about that. So 10 in there and 20 in there. So 20 is easy. That's a third. So half of a third, which is technically 33 and a third. But we could go 33 because the third's covered by the 1 out of 61 in the capacity. So 33 is going to be 15. So 17.5% will be 10. So I reckon we make 15%. 15% get out here. Did the one get out? The one got out. Is he working? Felled trees. Will he fell a tree? That is the biggest thing, isn't it? So 33. So we want 15%. Okay, so get in, get out. We want 15% to get out, and then get out 100. Yep. Yep. Because the rest are going to get out here. Yep. Another new bus. Oh, Michael got carbon and flat as well. Hey, he's quite long. He'll have capacity. But speed also counts. Do we have any trees felled? Can I actually even see this person? Where are you? No, you're just hiding in there. You don't want to go out to the forest by yourself. Okay, fine. Be that way. 2.9% interest is quite high. How are we looking up? Where are we? No, yep. Ooh, nearly paved. One dumper. I gotta figure out where the others are. I really do. MZ205, you should be a decent one. You can go 60. Now you say, right. Right, so I might need to consider switching them out. The farms are still getting sown. Indeed they are. I should probably keep an eye on that to see how far we can get through with all our fields. So what tractors do you have? So you've got one old tractor. And you've got one old tractor. Okay. So that's how I've done it. Right. Yes, this is what I want. 40. We have 40 workers making steel. And look at it fly up. Oh yes, we did a delivery somewhere and it's just flying up. The fact that we're not buying steel is, oh my goodness, what a godsend. And yeah, we're much better off getting this distribution office to do it for now. That means that, see, so we got 40 and we're not even like close to filling this up. And then we got the other side, and we don't need that many people up here, let's face it. So we might have to stipulate where these people go so that they don't all come to this bus stop. To come up to and do this stuff up here. But we're not far off that either. Excuse me. We can't be too far off that. Alright, so we can actually, no, it's you. You have the excavator. So you can start doing that. We can actually start getting that done. And I'm pretty sure I fixed these guys up, didn't I? Yep. So you've got not too much on at all, is that correct? No, you got crap. Oh, it's all footpaths though. Yeah, it's all footpaths. And that repair station. Okay, and what have you got? You got a crap load too. So you've got those buildings. Right. You don't, you have the footpaths. You have the buildings, okay. That one. Missing resource, coal. Right. You unload. And you've got everything you got it. Yep, you do. Yep. Beautiful. And you got your 291 open. Okay. You've got two. They haven't. Yeah, you got two big ones. That's right. Okay, cool. So we need another JE30. Yes, we got dump two. We got two dumpers. That's right. Well, yeah. Okay, so we don't need the two dumpers. And I think you've got two dumpers as well. Yes, you do. Okay, beautiful. Right, let's get a second open here. Let's do it now. 95 at 1.8. 95, 11 tons. 92 at 9 tons. 92 at 16 because it's got the trailer. Where's Jay? 8 tons at 87. Yeah. And that's it's extra 6 grand. We just got to go that flatbed. We just have to. 11 tons you can take. 9 tons. 92, 90, and then this one, no, this one with the trailer's not bad. This thing should have a big ass trailer. That'd be awesome. Well, not, you know what I mean. Heavy duty trailer that can take a decent amount of weight. Wood cutting post. There's still no felled trees. That's disappointing. That's very disappointing. This means we're not getting enough people here. So I think we're going to have to can dragging them out. And I thought we would have got this done. It's still got 43 days there. Oh, we had to wait for the deliveries and everyone would have left. That's why. Okay. And then this is going to be workers. This can actually be shop workers, here workers. They can't really get over to the fire. The fire station is going to have to be these guys. They've only got one side entrance. They got like no rear door, no back door, which I guess is fine. I suppose there's no real issue with that. We'll get this one up, and then we'll can work on the rest. You already canned on them. And you're doing all of these. Ooh, okay, yep. So it's this one that I'm gonna go, you know what? Don't worry about getting your materials just yet. Not until I can make them myself over here. Bricks are coming along. Bricks aren't too far away. But we got no felled tree. Oh, hang on, maybe we do. No, we don't, because there's no wood in here either. Okay. Oh dear. Where is that big bus? You're getting the tunnel again, aren't you? Oh, you're coming out of the tunnel. You're going for fuel. 40% wear and tear. Alright, how many workers we got? 6. So that's when you need to come in to pick up the workers, dude. You're not as fast as the other ones. Okay. We can live with that. They don't need to be as fast as the other ones. And he's going for fuel, which should literally be right there. Yes. Alright, let's follow him. Nice fuel stations. Their grass, when it dries, is going to be a bit of a fire. They really need to go, hey look, if there's stuff painted, just don't grow grass. I've tried using removal of trees or whatever the button, you know. And the roads clearly float too high above the ground, but that's fine. We can live with that. That's it, just pull out in front of us and do a little, full circle, why not? We're not in any hurry, are we? construction. How many do you get? 2. Okay. Where's this construction? Ooh. No one lives there. How's this going? Yeah, you're definitely keeping up. What do you do? Secret place, market hall, bus platform. No one in there. Various shopping center. Okay. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Relocate. Beautiful. Right, now you lot. So where you go, market hall? Okay, there's bulk loads of shoppers in the market hall. Market hall and fire and there and there and there and there and there. Why not? Actually, you don't need to go there. That's spread them out. You don't actually need anyone in there. Cultural center. You remove. Doesn't actually take any workers. We do need them in here, definitely. Right, okay, so where you go, you can just go anywhere then. Is that correct? Yeah, that should be fine. Where's the harm in that going to come from? Okay, so now we have firefighters. Ooh, and we also have no money, and we are 122 grand overdrawn. So we let that go way too long. Like, really way too long. Beautiful. So now this place should actually start. There we go. Yep. Now everyone should start being a little more happier. East State Hospital. Treatment, sewage, kindergarten. Yep. And you're unspecified. You're going to come to the market hall. Yeah, you can just stay unspecified and we'll see what actually happens. 122 grand is just going to disappear instantly. Happiness is going to be here. Oh, it's going to be right there. But it doesn't actually say. Oh, 43%. Is that because I moved them? Is that what that's all about? We're still 16.5 grand. Crap. So being 122, that's like at least a day and a half. So 2 days. I didn't borrow when I should have borrowed. So yeah, kind of not overly happy about that. But yeah, it is what it is. We're going to be 7 grand behind again. I'm not borrowing 2 in 1 day again. And this, of course, was by inviting. Where are they? No, that one. Oh, you can't because you're full. All right, you can. So from the third world, using dollars, I accidentally basically invited people from the third world using dollars. That's why the Western money's gone down. You can see it's like 1,000. Yeah, that's why that's gone down. The rubles, not so much. Unfortunate about that. I went, oh, you idiot. When I did it, I clicked the wrong thing, which happens when I rush. Yeah. Nothing to repair, and we have workers. All right, so if you're actually full, and you can go wherever the hell you want. Well, we've got enough shoppers now, which is kind of. I see we're going to be behind again. We're just not going to catch this up, are we? Not unless I borrow. See, I borrowed twice there, and I really don't want to do that. There's the error. 3 days. Stop production. Heading plant. Yes, understood. That happens. We know that. Right. So how many workers we got? You guys should be coming here and fulfilling your destinies. This one will probably end up working in both of these places, I would have thought. Alright, so what distances do we have? 207 or 162 to this bottom longhouse. I think we do the 207 because I'm pretty sure we shouldn't be too worried about water and sewage operating without issue. Excellent. Everything's just humming along marvelously. We don't have that much more to build. I think we might call it an episode. We've caught up with our loan, which is good. Way too much money owed. Alright, how many are you going to take? Are you seriously going to take no one? You are seriously going to take no one. That's because the little guy got ahead of him. Just come back there. Right. Do we have any felled trees? We got one worker again and no felled trees. What do we need for this reconstruction? Everything's there, so we just need workers. Okay. Who's doing that? Can we just find out who's doing that? You can come there, please. And you are as well. Beautiful. Oh, yep. Right, pause. 447,000. Save. Alright. Cheers for watching, guys. That is a perfect place to end this episode. Export. Close. 365,000 in close. Coal and oil. Cool. Hope you're having a wonderful time. We'll be back very, very shortly, and we will continue with getting this online if we can. We need more workers in here. 16,248. I can go and steal, beg, borrow from the other suburbs, the other residential areas as soon as this one's up and running. This thing here, I'm actually going to make that notify as missing bricks and boards. These guys can get their bricks and boards, can't they? Yes, see, this one's doing it, and he can definitely get both. So it's not like we're waiting for anything else. Boards on their way. How much? He's still going to collect 100%, so that's going to be like 7 tons. Yeah, okay, 3 trips. It's still a long way off, to be honest. And then this thing here. 1, 2, 3 buses coming to do this, and that's just more prefabs. And that's a fair way off too, but we'll peg this, notify when finished. We'll leave this. Yep, allow citizens to move in. Not so much them. And this one here will be the same. Yep, which it already is, and allow citizens. And yep, mark when ready. All right. Cheers for watching. Hope you enjoyed it as much as I am, because I am loving it. And I'll catch you on the next episode. See yous.